Jesus was crucified because he stood up to empire, not to atone for the sins of humanity. Now, this may seem like a radical thing to say, but it's really not. The idea of substitutionary atonement, that is, that Jesus died to take the place of sins for all of humanity, is a theological concept that was developed by later theologians. Jesus would have never even heard of it. Jesus was crucified by the Roman Empire because he stood up to the empire. So the cross was a very public form of execution, largely used to deter people from insurrection, from standing up against the Roman Empire. Think about Jesus' message. It was all about the kingdom of God, the reign of God on this earth, and how it stood in contrast to the principalities and the powers of the day. Rome was oppressing his people, and the reign of God was supposed to be a place of peace and justice where our loyalty was to God and not to the principalities and the powers of this earth. Moreover, people were saying that Jesus was the Messiah, and the Messiah was supposed to be a warrior king who was going to lead a violent insurrection and overthrow the powers that be. You can see why that might make the Romans nervous. So they put down the insurrection and they killed Jesus. They didn't know that he was talking not about a violent revolution, but a nonviolent revolution of the heart. Some people say that the Romans were just puppets of the Jewish leaders, but that is historically inaccurate. If the Jewish leaders had wanted to put Jesus to death, they would have sentenced him to death by stoning. That's not what happened. Jesus' main confrontation likely would have been with the Sadducees, who were in charge of the temple. Jesus was put to death by the Romans for confronting him.
Okay.
Now this may seem like
completamente garrafal. Este hombre coge la Biblia y hace lo que le da la gana con ella y con esos textos bíblicos. Yo voy a desmontar lo que él dice. ¿Ok? Vamos a hacer un poquito de apologética aquí, desenmascarando a este profeta mentiroso. ¿Ok? Vamos a ir a eso. Él dice que Jesús murió por enfrentarse al imperio y no para expiar tus pecados. ¿Ok? Y eso obviamente es una afirmación que distorsiona la doctrina bíblica central de la expiación y de la redención de Cristo. ¿Ok? La reduce, escúcheme, reduce la expiación de Cristo, y de hecho esta persona no cree en la expiación de los pecados. ¿Ok? Ni tampoco cree en la redención de Cristo. Él cree en la acción política y social. Vamos a desmontar la mentira que este hombre dijo. Número 1. La muerte de Jesús, según la Biblia, expiación de pecados. Por ejemplo, la Biblia deja claro que la muerte de Cristo no fue solo un acto de oposición política, como él dice, sino principalmente un acto redentor para salvarnos de nuestros pecados. ¿Ok? Eso lo dice Isaías 53, 5 al 6. Mas él fue herido por nuestras transgresiones, molido por nuestros pecados, y el castigo de nuestra paz sobre él, y por su llaga fuimos todos curados. O sea, ese pasaje de Isaías 53, lo que profetiza es que el propósito principal de la muerte de Jesús era llevar nuestros pecados. No era una acción contra el imperio romano. ¿Ok? También Juan 1:29 nos dice: he aquí el Cordero de Dios que quita el pecado del mundo. Eso lo dijo Juan